Well, I guess I got to explain here.
All right, that's a joke.
I don't know if it's a joke. Get Ben in here.
It's a joke.
I don't think it is a joke. Well, that's the grand finale, so we'll say that for last here. We're going to Washington.
3 hours.
We're going to Washington, D.C. You think that's a joke?
It's definitely a joke.
I hope so.
It is absolutely a joke. I won't allow you to attend something like that.
All right, well,
I wouldn't.
All right, well, that's no joke. A 3-hour meeting he has to do?
Jim never got his human resources training.
All right, hold on. Don't
Did
explain
we?
I know that Jim has to.
Not happening.
Wow,
No.
Not happening.
And they wonder why.
Why do you do this in the middle of the show? Who gave this out?
I know.
This is our show.
This is our show. Squirrel the whole fucking show.
This is our show. This is
fun.
good fodder. We're going to go down to D.C. and broadcast from the huge.
By the way, that place is amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable down there in D.C. in the middle of the ghetto. We'd like to call it the XM compound.
Yeah, there was a guy selling socks next door.
Dude,
Socks and shirts, 10 for $1.
they got guys from NASA
that are for $10.
that are on the payroll that are there like 24 hours a day. It's just an amazing place.
Have you seen the Captain Kirk chair they got?
We saw it all.
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing.
It's a state-of-the-art facility.
It's amazing.
It's gorgeous. Here's the deal. So we're going down to D.C. Sunday, but I don't even think we're going to make it because I think a huge snowstorm's coming in on Sunday. And then we're going to broadcast live from the XM compound Monday and Tuesday. And we're going to go down there and get to know some people,
You don't want to do that.
Try to get some synergy going between us and Washington, D.C.
You don't want to do that.
And the Ben has just handed in the Opie and Anthony visit agenda.
Yeah, I just got it from Eric Logan. He just sent it over.
Did it come wrapped in a diaper?
No, I mean, this is, they told me we're going to have stuff to do while we're there.
Let me explain something quickly. When we met with ELO, Opie,
Wait, did they understand we can't stay...
Thank you. When we met with ELO...
We can't stay up to 9:30 at night. Are you insane? That's the middle of the night for us these days.
Yeah,
we met with
and that's
ELO
when dinner ends, and by the time they get us out of there back to the hotel, I'm sorry, Anthony, because I'm just as pissed off as you. There's no way that's going to happen.
I know.
Go ahead.
He said, and we said in this meeting, that we need to get together to meet with him and a few other people about the show, right?
Yeah.
Just meet about the show. We were going to talk about what's going on with the program, how we're going to promote it a little better, things like this, and get FaceTime with maybe marketing, things like that concern the show directly.
I think what happened.
Why
Anthony,
does that then involve?
Sorry.
Involve. What is this presentation?
I'm going to explain to you.
Institutional shareholders, General Motors, Honda, Toyota panel.
All right,
discussing
listen.
content
Hold
in
on.
automotive environment.
Hold on, I'm going to explain to you. I think we have pissed off a lot of people in D.C., and this is the only way they could get back at us is to bore us to death in these meetings. This is how corporate people get back to you.
It starts at 10.
They can't trash us back. So they're going to bore us to death.
10:30 to 11:30. Meeting Eric Logan, and then what this means: future show planning objectives, setting of the vision, which I think is what Hitler and Goebbels called the meeting. They sat down together.
Setting of the vision.
But that's 10:30 to 11:30.
Setting of the vision is simple. Bring on the sluts. Okay. All right.
That is the meeting we asked for, and I thought we were going to, is from 10:30 to 11:30.
Anthony.
Period.
I thought we were going down there. We're doing the show, meet a few people, have a few laughs, do a little lunch in that really nice cafeteria they have. Yeah. A couple of casual meetings, maybe meet with. You notice we're not even meeting with Hugo.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, we are.
Oh, we are.
Tuesday.
Oh, what paragraph is that?
Tuesday. This is only one day?
This is Monday.
This is only Monday?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
You forgot? Okay, after that meeting.
Dude, there's 20 things we got to do on Monday. We were supposed to go down there, do a show, have a few laughs, couple quick meetings, and that's it.
11:30 to 12, listener care. Meeting to explain show to listener care who take complaints. Here's what you do, stupid. When they complain, you go, click. You take the phone, click. There, that's that meeting wrapped up.
Basically, I would tell them, just tell them the show's not for them.
Yeah.
That's it. I explained.
Wow, so we're going to have to sit for a half an hour and discuss what they should do when listeners complain.
No. They're going to be sitting And I don't know what you people are doing, but if there's a seat with JN on it, they're going to be like, why is there no one named JN in this room sitting here listening to this horse shit? 12,
Just duck them, man. Just duck out.
12 to 12:30.
Send your
working
producers,
lunch.
duck
Working lunch. Now, I don't know what this is.
No.
OEM panel with General Motors, Honda, Toyota. Discuss content in automotive environment? Does that mean we're going to discuss it in a car? Or we're going to discuss content in an automotive?
None of those
Are they
cars
gonna
are
sit-
big enough for you
The
guys.
meeting
Are they
is
gonna-
in a car.
Are they going to sit us in the car and then play segments from our show and show how it's not going over well as people are driving down the highway?
See, when you guys are talking about this and we turn the wipers on, now that content is going to be, there's going to be intermittent chickum, 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 chickum. So you should change part of your presentation. What?
And one of the car reps is going to lean his head in and go, look, how do we explain what Ben's big bulge is to a possible dealership? How do we tell people that that's part of your program?
I want to, dude. I have to say this is. I want to think this is a joke because the next thing says break,
Right.
and it's free time.
Right.
It's from 12:30 to 12:45.
It's kind of like Caddyshack when they can let the caddies into the
Yeah,
pool
caddy
for 15
day.
minutes. The caddies, what did they say? Caddies swim 12 to 12:15 or something. Are you insane? I was just thinking last week that it's kind of a bummer that we're not in the compound down there and we're all kind of by ourselves up here and it's a
You
little
love
weird.
it.
We're our own
This is
bosses.
exactly where you
This
need to
would be every day.
And it's like, it's kind of weird, we do the show, we go home, we don't really get to interact with anyone or talk to anyone.
Perfect.
But now that they've handed in the agenda, thank effing God we're in New York, because this is why nothing gets done in Washington. All they do is meetings, meeting
All
after
time.
meeting after meeting after.
It's contagious.
Someone joked us that XM stands for Extreme Meeting.
Extreme
now
Meeting.
I get it. That's why nothing gets done, because they're too busy running to the next meeting.
12:45. You all right over there, Ben?
Yeah.
All right. 12:45 to 1:30. System training.
yeah,
New Delete Plus system for automotive playback, etc.
automation. Stupid.
Automation. Oh, I really am an idiot. What did I say?
Automotive.
Oh, yeah,
Although that makes perfect sense too.
Yeah.
All right, well, so Steve and Eric will be involved in that meeting. I will not be.
Right.
That should say, by the way, can we have an asterisk? Except for Jim Norton, who'll be back in the hotel paying a prostitute by 1:30. That's what I will be doing.
Pencil that in.
Hold on, there's a
by
guy actually on the
1:30,
line
it's
that's
kinda early.
going to be in one of these meetings. Joe in D.C. Go ahead, Joe.
Joe?
Joe.
Phone is crapping out a little bit here.
Is this Joe Utenauer?
Listen, hi Jimmy Pants.
Hi, is this you, Joe, from 1:30 to 3:30 investor conference?
This is because we're going to try and market the cars. I'm representing Toyota. We're trying to get you guys into car radios now, and we want to make all car manufacturers develop cars with a system that carries XM on board.
Right. And so, what is it?
Oh my God! This is what we're going to hit.
Well, they
this
want
is
to
the stuff we have
you
to
guys
sit
could
through for the
schmooze
next.
other developers that don't get the show yet, that don't understand the O&A concept or the virus. And they wanted to see if they could, in fact, let you guys kind of schmooze and win over why should XM be in cars instead of Sirius radio.
Yeah,
So they
right.
thought maybe you guys could win them over, so to speak, so that we, manufacturers would make the radios for the cars, and you guys would be doing like the, hey, use XM for us, They want you guys sell it, actually.
Wow.
Thanks, Joe.
So,
Thanks, Joe.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Have you heard one word of this program ever? What are we going to possibly say to guys in suits?
I don't know.
All right, then our 15-minute break.
Another 15-minute break.
Wow.
So
Think
kind.
y'all get 2 whole 15-minute breaks?
Oh, wait,
Do
investors
you
conference.
wake up early and
All right, listen. This is Monday's agenda, so I want to tell our faithful listeners: do not expect a good show on Tuesday.
Hold
We're
on.
going to be completely exhausted.
What is the investors conference from 1:30 to 3:30?
That might have been Joe who just called.
2 hours meeting with Joe and institutional shareholders? We're meeting with shareholders?
Institutional
Damn.
shareholders.
Yeah.
That means you pick up a sink if you're a big American Indian and
Tell
throw it
yourself.
through the window to get out of there.
Chief.
You want to watch the game?
You want to go to the meeting, do you? Just comb your hair like you have Down syndrome, and we'll be happy to take you to the meeting.
Wow, investors conference, then a break,
Investors conference for 2 hours.
and then a human resources legal 2005 policy.
3:45 to
And
an
those
hour.
broads, they're always broads who do that
Always.
sensitivity training. Every
Yeah.
network show I've done, ladies go into that, and they're horrible.
Oh, yeah.
They are horrible. Just say stuff like, So you mean we can't say nice pussy?
Right. That's
Wow.
taboo.
That is a beautiful pussy.
Now, you're going to have to be careful what kind of calendars you hang up in your office. In the work environment, even though this is your cubicle, people may pass by and find certain things offensive.
For example, they'll have examples.
Yeah.
Well, then the next thing is, pretty much we thought we'd meet with ELO and then do this next thing, building of shows.
Yeah,
next
building
steps,
of shows.
experts, structure, syndication, all that stuff to be discussed. That's stuff we really will pay attention. We want to make the show better. That's all we care about.
We don't check in until 5:30. Travel
Yeah, we
to
do.
hotel, check in. No, we do.
We're going the day before. We're not traveling down Monday. What am I going to do? We're going Sunday. Should we sit maybe in the train station with our bags, like 3 hobos, and maybe freeze to death outside?
Obviously.
If these dimwits don't have us booked at that hotel for Sunday, you better book us for Sunday. Yeah, we'll be on the train at 2:30 in the morning so we can make the show.
And our luggage, we can just bring our luggage into the big compound. And maybe then just, check
Now,
in.
here's
Well, you don't have to
5:30.
pack socks. There's a guy next door who sells them on the street.
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
True.
you know?
In all fairness, that's got to be a mistake.
I
so.
think,
No,
I think that's a mistake.
Whitey's.
That is a
Really?
mistake. I've seen the confirmations for the hotels for Sunday.
They have,
All right.
all right, so 6
That's
to
a mistake.
6:30. 5:30, we travel to hotel and check in.
Well, no,
6 to 6:30, prep meeting with ELO.
What is prep meeting with ELO?
Does he-
We've met with ELO.
Does he stand outside the bathroom door and talk to me while I'm finally taking a shit because I've been working all day in these awful meetings and I traveled on a train?
Now-
What does he say? Can I get you another roll of paper in there, kiddo?
Jim, I got to be honest with you. I know it sounds horrible, but notice the schedule. You do have 2 15-minute breaks. That's more than enough time to drop a good deuce.
Oh, yes.
6:30 to 7:30, cocktails with Rams. That sounds like the last thing Robert Reed did before he died. Regional area managers aftermarket. There's regional area managers include a meet and greet photo session.
A meet and greet photo session, which I'm sure will just look all perky and fresh as a daisy for.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what the picture's going to be. It's going to be my door closed. Take a picture of room 237, Doc. Don't even try to go into that room because he won't open the door. I'm going to be naked in my tub, and I'm going to hug you with scabs on my back.
Scabs on my back.
Oh,
Nice.
my
That's
God.
6:30 to 7:30, cocktail with Rams. 7:30 to 9:30, dinner with Rams. Approximately 30 people, each with 15-minute marketing presentation.
15 minutes, 30 people?
That's 450 minutes.
Wait, they do say that. Approximately 30 people, each
7
with
hours.
15-minute market presentation.
My sanity
7
says
hours.
I'm not supposed to go to these.
For those of you keeping score at home, that's 7.5 hours.
Dinner with Rams.
By the way, George in Jersey is on the line. We don't have to go to the phone, but yeah, Blizzard Sunday. You guys aren't going anywhere. Thank
Good.
God.
Thank God.
Wait, how many hours is that? Approximately 30 people, each with 15 minutes.
I just said it.
That's 7.5 hours.
Right. That's what I said.
Oh,
a
All
minute
right,
ago.
this is
Remember
the
that?
biggest joke they're sending
No,
us.
I-
This is an absolute joke.
Although-
this is not real.
I don't think they mean it to be like each with 15-minute market. They wouldn't have said it. If they were kidding, this is what bugs me. If they were joking, they wouldn't have made it a 7.5-hour joke. They would have actually made it fit. And that was just a mistake. 7:30 to 9:30, dinner with Rams. If they would have won, would we have had dinner with the Falcons? You asses.
It has to be a joke.
No, that's just a typo. I'll
Wait, we never got to what is the meeting with ELO?
The prep meeting.
Prep meeting. What is that?
It's prep for the Rams.
Oh, I know what he says. All right, what you have to do is take
Guys,
something
please
that's
don't call them assholes.
guys.
he's gonna just tell you how to keep your food down while they're talking because the urge is going to be to open a bag and vomit into it as they yap through your dinner.
Basically, he's going to say, guys, they're going to be really boring. It's going to be a bore fest, but please do me a favor and make believe you really care about what they have to say.
Okay. That was Monday.
But basically, Anthony, the 30 people, I'm sure there's a few from each region, and it's going to add up to 2 hours of just psychobabble. 9:30. So it'll probably be eight presentations.
Jimmy,
of
what's
15
on your
minutes each.
Tuesday agenda?
Oh, no, and then bed is at 9:30. Roughly, but that'll run late, I bet.
Of course it will.
Oh, okay, there is Tuesday's agenda here, which
Yes.
is a lot shorter. All right, so then they're allowing us to go to bed at 9:30.
Hey,
Thank
that's
you.
so nice.
That's
Isn't that
nice.
great?
And maybe we'll get woken up by McMurphy. Medication time. Medication time.
There's Ratchet.
Let me go to Brian in Dallas before we get to Tuesday's agenda, which is going to just get Jimmy just going nuts. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, hey, this customer care thing, all you got to do, tell people to cancel their effing subscriptions. You got to pay for this show, so if you don't like it, fuck off.
Absolutely.
You either get it or you don't get it. That's
Would
what
you
you tell
like to
people.
represent us, sir,
Yes.
in the meetings?
All right.
Can we just isolate that and send that into the meeting?
Yeah.
When no one from this program shows up, you can just play that, and then they'll go, oh, all right, meeting adjourned.
All right, then.
Oh,
Then Tuesday, 10:30 to 11:30 after the show planning with Elo and Strelo.
Dude, do you realize that Monday, this agenda they have for us has us working
From 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning until
9:30
9:30 at night at the earliest.
And they expect,
At the earliest.
And they expect the show the next day. That's 19 hours of work.
Are they insane?
What are we working in a sweat factory?
With 2:15, and then that whole time
More
we got two
Nikes.
15-minute
More
breaks.
Nikes. You got to make more Nikes.
Well, it used to be an old printing shop or mill. Maybe
I mean it. You make more Nikes
National
right now.
Geographic,
Yeah.
right?
10:30 to 11:30, show planning with Elo, Strelo. All right, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Talk about what's going on.
Well,
where
that
we move.
will truly help us.
That's fine.
All these other meetings, what you'll see is us just nodding a lot, like
1 hour after the show is
all.
all that is needed with these people.
Well, 11:30 to 12:30 is a working lunch. 2005 Corp Vision, Panero. Okay, that's you. Logan, etc. So we have to sit there and have a meeting with.
Well, that's not bad either.
I'm
you
just
know,
going to sit and chat with this etc. guy, and you guys can hang out with the rest.
and I'll just sit there and acknowledge that it is 2005. Ope, you can deal with the bosses.
Here's the best. So then we have the working lunch, and that will wrap at 12:30. So from 12:30 to 1:30, it's kind of a wrap up where you're saying goodbye to people and getting yourself out of there, and you check out of the hotel. And guess what? At 1:30, Opie, Anthony, Ben Sparks, Eric, and Martini Steve all get to go to the train station
We
at
leave.
1:30.
Back on the choo-choo.
So everyone leaves except, and it says it right here, Jim Norton. And then Jim Norton from 1:30 to 4:30.
To 4:30.
3 hours will be hanging in human resources for sensitivity
training with Ann K. and Elo.
Ann K. and Elo.
For sensitivity training for 3 hours.
Do you understand? You would have had a better shot if you would have written Jim Norton will model his abs and get a job with Ford Modeling. You would have had a better shot at that. If you think I'm staying down there and going through sensitivity training, you are out of your fucking mind. It's not happening. Sensitivity training, maybe you could send someone from Human Resources in and they can tickle my bag a little. I can go, ooh, very sensitive area, and then they can leave.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I smell promo. Corporate diva.
Oh, this just is not happening.
Under any circumstances, that's not happening.
They're making y'all take the train.
Yeah,
How
we're
long
taking
is that?
the
like
train.
3 hours? 4
No,
hours?
they-
That's actually fine. Train's fine. We don't mind a train.
We don't mind that
How
at
about
all.
we have the
Flying's a nightmare.
sensitivity meeting on the
You take
train?
the 40-minute
3 hours.
Don't you understand? You have a better chance of Michael Corleone just handing the children over to Kay. That is more likely than me staying for that horrendous 3-hour meeting.
They're horrible, man.
That
You
is
don't wanna-
hilarious.
Here's how that should be worded.
And by the way,
1:30.
XM people, Jim Norton, my girlfriend says, is a gentleman, and she doesn't believe all the hype that he's a scumbag, and she loves him to death.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very nice to the girlfriend. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
a very respectful guy.
Of course you are.
And the meeting should go like this. 1:30, Human Resources attempts to talk about sensitivity training. 1:35, they are wiping saliva that Jim Norton has spit on them off of themselves as he walks outdoor. That's how that meeting goes. Hand out hankies on the way in. Jim, we don't like a lot. End of meeting. If I ever beat a black man to death in New Orleans and sit on his face until he suffocates, I am more than deserving of some sensitivity training. I'm a stand-up comic who hates his own guts. That is not happening.
This is not happening. Not just your Tuesday 3-hour meeting.
Guys, they want us to do this once a month, by the way.
This isn't happening. Well, you know something? They've completely turned me off to going down there and doing anything.
Well, it was supposed to be...
XM people, don't you know that's why they agreed to do your network? So they didn't have to do this dumb shit.
I will circle this. There it is. Monday, 10:30 to 11:30. Meeting ELO, future show planning, objectives, setting of the vision.
Acceptable.
That's the meeting. Listener care. Bap. No. Working lunch. No. I'm scratching out working.
There you go. Lunch. Lunch.
I'll keep lunch.
Lunch good.
But that's it.
Keep lunch.
Break. I'm keeping break, and I'm changing the 12 to a 1.
There you go.
12:30 to 1:45. Investor conference.
What about system training?
Oh, where is that?
We don't have to push any
Oh,
buttons.
I don't care about that because I'm not involved.
Nope. Steve and Eric, you guys fight your own battle on that one.
That's
and
you
Ben.
guys. Investor conference is off. It just ain't happening.
What? They might give us a little inside info, though, that we could use wisely.
No, that can be done in the prep meeting. That can be done in the prep meeting right before the Rams. They can give us any information we have to on the way.
You know what? Buy low, sell high. There you go. There's my input.
Greed is good. End of meeting.
End of meeting. Break, another break from 3:30 to 3:45. But I see it's the Human Resources Legal 2005 policy goes to 4:15. So now the break goes from 3:30 to 4:15.
There you go. That's a nice long break.
Yeah, we're doing satellite radio. Anything goes.
That is a nice break.
Building of the shows, next steps, experts, structure, syndication, etc. What is that? Who is that with?
I like that, actually.
No, but that goes.
I don't like it at 4:15 to 5:30.
No, that goes in the meeting from 11:30.
Oh, okay. I'll put an arrow.
You make two. Instead of 45 minutes in an hour, you add 15 minutes onto that first meeting, and that covers both. They become one meeting.
All right, because we're not going to listener care. So
No.
10:30 to 11:45 is the first meeting.
No, the only meeting.
And only meeting.
The meeting.
The meeting.
Know what is missing from this whole schedule, by the way? Marketing of the show.
Yes.
So one thing we care about.
Well, that may come under the heading of expert structure syndicate. That may come under next
I hope
steps.
so, because they said they had big plans for marketing the show in 2005.
Okay, let's
We
start-
heard that for months.
I think
a
it
couple
means
months.
they're going to get me a
Let's move
5X
on.
large shirt.
That may happen.
Travel to hotel. We don't need that because we've been checked in for the whole day
Yes.
before. Idiots. A prep meeting with ELO before the Ram dinner. We don't need that.
Absolutely
because
not.
We don't need the Ram dinner. I like it. It says cocktails with Rams. I'm just going to cross out with Rams and put hotel bar. Cocktails with Ben at hotel bar.
That's right. And then for what time is that, Ant?
That's 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay, so at 9:30 after dinner, carry Ben to room.
You're laughing too hard.
Carry Ben to room.
There's no way we're
Is
gonna.
Ben a little junkie brewster?
Oh, you gotta love it.
There's no way we're gonna attempt to travel back to the hotel starting at 9:30.
Under no circumstances.
No way. I'm already an hour and a half into my sleep. No way.
Hair of the dog that combed it.
Ben, is this
Your
serious?
brush is no good here,
I think
Mr.
it
Torrance.
is. Oh, no wonder nothing gets done down there. Because this is probably an example of what all these guys have to do.
Well, no, this is how they lay out their days down there.
I wouldn't comb one hair on his goddamn little head.
I think it's fine that Jim's got to stay longer.
It's not happening.
I think Ben should go to a barber
When do you think maybe Ben should go to a barber?
as soon as possible.
Why are you raking him in his doll hair?
Ben, don't you go into room 151. That's on the bottle of Bacardi.
So that's the deal.
All right. Well,
This
I got
is-
my schedule, and I'm happy with it now.
I'm going to photocopy Anthony's and say that is my schedule as well.
There it is.
This is amazing, actually.
I think he actually left the human resource meeting.
No, he knows better. No.
Yeah.
Duh,
now he's-
there it is.
there you go. Now
There it
it's
is.
How about this?
now it's a Jim Norton schedule.
1:30 to 4:30. Instead of HR sensitivity training, put laughing on train with friends. As we zip north through Philadelphia.
As they sit there looking at their watches, wondering when you're going to arrive.
Exactly.
For the meeting.
Maybe the next time I go down, you could have promptness meetings because I missed this by a month.
Take staggering trip to bar car. Pretty much it.
Let's say hi to Bill in Texas. Go ahead, Bill.
Unbelievable.
Hey, they are absolutely fucking with you guys. There is no way they intend for you to do all that.
You don't.
They got to be sitting back there laughing their asses
It
off.
has to be a joke.
It's not a joke. I'm telling you. Because last time we were down there, Strelo was going from meeting to meeting to meeting with the clipboard, and I was thinking to myself, and this is no radio bit, I'm thinking, how is he supposed to implement the stuff he's learning in these meetings if he's going to other meetings? There's never time to actually implement any of this shit.
See, this is the thing, dude. Corporate people, all corporate people, this would be a joke. They don't know how awful their lives are. They don't know how awful meetings are because they go to meetings. They don't understand that when you tell someone on the outside you have to do a day of meetings, it's just an impossibility. It's an impossibility.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
And we'll be rolling tape in all these meetings.
Oh, there you go.
All of them.
All of them. Make sure we have that. Ben, I'm telling you, tell Steve.
I cannot.
And we're going to have a big sign that is on the wall saying we are taping for broadcast.
They can't just let us meet with the people we need to meet with. I'm sure everyone was
We
told,
don't do well
hey,
with
O&A
structure.
are coming down. They're going to do their show, and then they're available for meetings. Oh, we better get them into human
When are
resources.
they going to schedule like
get them in.
When are they going to schedule like commercial taping that y'all could tape a commercial?
Right. Yeah, how about
That's
that?
funny. That would promote your show.
Promote the show.
Or like take pictures for billboards across the nation.
There you go.
And buses and taxi cabs.
Also, you've noticed that there's no real promotion.
Yeah, there's nothing.
As far
the
as
only
our
thing
radio
I've seen
show
with
goes.
XM, Opie, and Anthony is Jim Norton when he did Tough Crowd.
Yep.
That's the only time. And by the way, as soon as I get
well, we bring this up and they get mad at us. We just want the show. We just want the show to succeed.
Give me a 5XL shirt or give me a tapeworm so I can get down to that 3X when they sent me.
In fairness, let's see what they do. Maybe they have some idea. They did say 05 was the plan, so maybe they have it all laid out. I don't want to jump on them because they might already have some
Did you see
idea.
the meeting for the photographer and the camera crew?
Nope.
Exactly. It's not happening, fellas.
All right, Lori from Wisconsin. Yes, Lori.
Good morning.
Hi, Lori.
It's
How are ya?
girl.
I think I'm the token female for the day.
No such thing as a token. Not in the new sensitive Opie and Anthony program.
That's
Not
right.
with Jim Norton, ultra sensitive man.
That's right. I apologize for all those things I've said. I didn't mean them.
New
Oh,
age
no, I am in my
guy.
car just laughing my ass off because I feel so sorry for you guys if this is not a joke because I just left the corporate America bullshit world and I don't know who made it. Did you guys make the mistake of saying you guys wanted to schedule a meeting?
No.
Or was this planned in the first place?
It was
Because
presented
once you open your mouth saying that you wanted to schedule.
Here's what happened.
Here's
what happened. We were going to Vegas, and we voiced it on the air that there were a lot of miscommunications between us and Washington. Part of the reason, because us being in New York and them being in Washington, we really don't get a lot of what they call FaceTime. Face-to-face to voice our ideas. So they go between a few intermediaries, and maybe some things get lost in the translation, some priorities get thrown around, and some of our wants and needs don't get met. So we had a meeting with ELO at the CES in Vegas, and we decided we would come down and do the show from Washington for 2 days.
Which should be good enough, by the way, because then people could get to know us in the hallways a little bit when we get lunch,
Have a couple of meetings.
We'd have a few of the people on the show. It'd be nice. And then maybe a couple of meetings after the show, right?
The meetings I envisioned after the show
was marketing,
a couple of marketing people, ELO, and us sitting around discussing what would be the best way to market and promote the Opie and Anthony show. What's some content that we can now bring into the program, newer material,
how to get
like
the show to the next level.
To the next level. That did not include human resources meetings. It didn't include meeting with aftermarket regional area managers. It didn't include a meeting with OEM panel. It didn't include meetings with institutional shareholders. It didn't include corporate vision. It's about the show, and it's about doing the show from Washington, not exhausting us.
The investors' conference is 2 hours?
2 hours.
Yep.
With the most boring people you've ever met.
Of course they are.
Here's the meeting, by the way, I want to have with the car companies. Hey, Jim, we have GM, Honda, and Toyota. Which one of these vehicles would you like to be driving? Which 2005 model can we offer you for perhaps a third of what you should pay for it because we're happy you're on
they'll
board?
give them to you for free. They'll give them to you.
I don't mind if they don't give it. I don't want to, that's the meeting I'll be involved with in the car.
Let's go to Catherine. Catherine?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Catherine.
long-time listener. Anthony, I just want to tell you that I fucking love you. You are the funniest man on the planet.
Thank you, Catherine.
I first heard you when you were doing Lamb Chop, like
Oh, my
10
God.
years ago.
That was
and
a
you're the
long
best
time
ever.
ago.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you, dear.
And to get you out of your meetings, boys,
Yes.
all you need is to get Jim over there to kick a little shit rock out of his pants, bring in a little bucket of sawdust, wet a chair, and act like complete animals.
Yeah,
Good callback.
We should wet ourselves and crap our pants
Oh,
in the meeting.
let me tell you this, and you can take this to the bank, as they say. If there are meetings we're sitting through, all morning I'm drinking coffee with half and half and other lactose-filled products.
I might have a banana smoothie.
I will show you the error of your ways.
If they want synergy, we'll give them synergy. You get to share in his lovely gas,
You have
too.
no idea what I will be doing in those meetings.
Going to smell like an offshore oil drill rig. Oh, great.
Oh, all right. Well, there you have it. Thanks, Ben, for giving us material.
Wow,
finally.
Ben.
Man.
Wow, Ben.
You know, the funny thing is, too, is Eric...
Wait, it's a funny thing?
All right, wait,
hold on your hat.
Ralphie, hold on.
Don't say a word.
Ben's got a funny thing.
Funny thing coming up,
said
folks.
All right,
It's a
let's all
funny thing
stare at Ben. Yes,
coming
Ben?
up.
Pull over,
Ben?
folks. Funny
Yep.
thing coming up.
Wait, I got to get prepared
Get the
for
car
the
crash. You got to
ensuing,
get prepared for the funny.
the ensuing hilarity.
Hold on,
Bring
hold
the
on.
funny as everyone has their finger
Eric,
on a button.
I suggest you take a seat.
Yeah, Eric, sit down,
Sit
please.
down.
Ben has something funny.
Go right ahead, Ben. Elo suspected that you guys wouldn't be happy with this, but wanted to tell you that he's going to be in meetings all day, so he wouldn't be able to talk to you till this afternoon. So, more meetings.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Mom! I knocked it over. I have to do this now.
I hit the wrong one.
Wow, that was funny.
Oh, man.
Right again, Ben.
All right.
Right again.
Ralph, you need someone to open up for you? I mean, he's the real deal, man.
I
Ralphie
don't know if
May,
I can follow that.
Ralphie May in studio, Friday at Bananas in Poughkeepsie, Saturday and Sunday at the Bananas in Hasbrook Heights. We'll finish up the